but I'm not letting you guys off the hook quite yet because not only did you guys play in school together, but you lived together for a couple of years too.
Yes, I forgot about that point.
And I'm not saying you need to bring any explicit stories to the table, but you got to at least bring me one from your time living together that comes to mind.
Well, we lived with Cameron Tringali, and Scott,
which is a pretty wild third ball.
Well, so the way it all started. So Cam and I were at Q School in 2009.
I love Cameron.
Both got our cards. Both from California. We're both same agency, but I got a condo out in Vegas because Nevada being the closest state to California, no state income tax. Yeah. And I didn't know Cam that well. I mean, we had played some golf growing up against each other. He's a year older than me, but it's like, hey, I've got an extra room. You want to split and, room together. And so we lived in Vegas for a year. I played well, so I was in a good spot to kind of move forward with getting a house and, kind of setting up residency somewhere, and, found out about Jupiter and kind of decided to find a spot down here. Ended up getting a house that was end of 2010, and told Cam in the off season, like, hey man, I got a 4-bedroom house. If you want, maybe check out Florida, and if you want, you got a room. So come the Florida swing, which would have been kind of March area, he came down, liked it enough, so he moved in. So I think we lived together for about 6 years in total. But in that, Hoff was coming out turning pro. He came through for, 2 years ish, 1 year and a half.
Yeah, a good 2, I think. Yeah,
2 years. Scott Langley lived with us for 6 months. So at that point, we had a pretty strong foursome. I think Deepaw lived there for maybe a short period.
Right. Yeah, we were up in the bunkhouse upstairs.
Yeah, the 2 rooms upstairs.
Cameron had like the matching master bedroom over on the other side of the wing. So it was awesome. Yeah.
No, so it was, I mean, I had that house for, I want to say 6 or 7 years or so.
Yeah. It was a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
I remember after the players going there and drinking beer out of the trophy with me.
Oh, yeah.
That was also one of my first beers, too.
That's awesome.
No, it was a great spot to kind of set up to start out. We were on the water, so jet skis or taking the paddle boards out.
Jet skis.
Yeah, we had plenty of fun on the jet skis.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Which part?
I wrecked one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
Actually, I swear to God, it wasn't my fault. Like,
sure.
Yeah.
That's everybody's.
We were cruising around. I was cruising alone, and the throttle got stuck somehow, and I ran into the dock. And thankfully,
luckily he was okay.
Yeah, thankfully my head was not decapitated. But
I could care less about the jet ski.
Yeah.
Like, we can replace that.
Yeah.
There's no replacing Hoff.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh,
that's for sure.
I remember we had a mat, and we would like hit out of the sliding doors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, it was a good little setup.
Fishing. Oh, that was a point I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
How about you love fishing?
Yep. Yeah, that was something else. So growing up, when I talked about my grandpa, was the one that introduced me to golf. Mm-hmm. So he used to pick me up from like preschool and kindergarten, grade school, every Wednesday. And so we would switch off. We'd go golfing one week and then go fishing the next. So that was something that we always did.